When using rice, it's going to be much more effective when you use it against a single, narrow goal. For example, increasing customer adoption. Maintaining a strong focus will help you realistically measure the various factors of rice and ensure your scores reflect your goal. Second, it's actually best to break down large projects into smaller, measurable milestones. In our example, we looked at high-level features, such as Snapchat Stories. But the reality is that one feature is likely a series of at least 5 projects that have to come together to actually launch it. So break them all down and use that in your framework. And finally, you should be updating your list of features, also called a backlog, fairly often, at least once a month. As your business and product grows and changes, so will the information you have about your customers, how they're using the product, and what they care about. And with this information might come priority changes too. You probably shouldn't be changing your product direction every month, but ensure you're trending in the right direction and planning for the future. So what are some mistakes to avoid when using rice? The first is don't be overly dependent on the scoring. Rice isn't perfect because your information is never perfect. It can complement your decision-making, but it shouldn't dominate it. Great product intuition and what you've heard firsthand from your customers should play a strong role in your process too. Perhaps the 80-20 rule is best. Trust rice to get you 80% of the way there, and then dig in that last 20% with your own opinions. Second, rice is slightly biased towards shorter-term wins, given that effort is in the denominator. If you fail to prioritize the harder but more impactful work items, you'll only end up shipping minor fixes and updates, which don't in themselves typically drive growth. So keep in mind that you'll need teams to invest in long-term goals too, and sometimes things that have less confidence, but could be huge for the product.